Raider Nation! What's going on? You guys are watching the Raiders Report presented by Black Sunday Shop. The Raiders come away with a 34-24 win over them Denver Donkeys. And we're going to give you a post-game reaction. If you guys haven't yet, head on over to blacksundayshop.com or actually go to chatsports.com/blacksunday and use code Mitch to get 20% off all Raiders gear, Raiders t-shirts, the most high-quality Raiders shit on the internet. So the Raiders won 34-24. Derek Carr, 18-27. 341 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jacobs, 16 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 3 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown. And at the end of the day, when it mattered the most, this Raiders team showed up. And I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to Rich Bisaccia. A lot of credit to Greg Olsen. You got to give credit to the guys who nobody picked the Raiders today. The odds started out at -1.5. Then they went to -2, -2.5, -3, -3.5, all the way up to -5. You know what? Broncos fans, I'm going to back up so y'all can see this. Suck it, Broncos fans. Raiders came away with the W. Let's get those questions and comments on this show. Kendra Petty. Come on, boys. They're going to whoop the crop out of them Donkeys. F the Donkeys. Keep it coming in the chats right now. I couldn't be more proud of this team. Going to 4-2. You answered the call when it mattered the most. If you guys want to get your questions or comments on the show, use #Raiders. I mean, we got this one coming in from, why was Phylon inactive? I actually don't have a good answer for you. I was very, very surprised when I saw that Darius Phylon was inactive. I do not have a good answer for you. Ultimately on that one. Let's go to the next question coming up here from Miguel Hernandez. Do you think this team is better without Gruden? Long term, yes. Short term, I'm still not sure. I like Jon Gruden. He was a good man. However, not having him for 60 or 60 million on the hook, that's a great deal for the Raiders. But they responded well to Bisaccia. What's going to be more telling is how now an NFL team has a whole game plan from Bisaccia, how they game plan, how they adjust. This is a big-time response. But you got to be feeling really good about this win. So if you guys are looking for Raiders videos every single day, if y'all are excited as me that the Raiders are 4-2 right now, dude, we got the Eagles next week. That's going to be a W. Then you got a bye week. Then you got the Giants. That's going to be a W. And we're going to be 5-2. If that doesn't get you to subscribe, then make sure you hit that big sub button. Who was the player of the game? This one's coming in from Jared Teakin Whack. I'm going to give the player of the game award. Carr could definitely get it. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Bisaccia. And this might be a unpopular opinion, but this team played for Bisaccia today. They played with so much heart. Rich Bisaccia, throw it down in the comments. Bisaccia, Bisaccia, Bisaccia. What up, Lori? Appreciate the super chat coming in right now. How are you feeling, Mitch? Raiders just won, baby. I'm definitely a little bit tipsy. We went through an entire bottle of Fireball. An entire bottle of Fireball during our watch party. Watch parties get wild here, but I mean, I feel good. This team, when their backs up against the wall, they play. And they played for their coach today. At the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. Just one, baby. Let's go to Nicholas. What up, my man? Who had the Raiders behind the Donkeys? How do you think Drake will be utilized going forward from here? I love the way that they use Drake. 2 touchdowns today, a rushing and a receiving touchdown. They moved him all over the football field. But I think ultimately when Drake's used, you need to be able to utilize the mismatches. So, like, the 2 touchdowns Drake had today, 18-yard touchdown and a 33-yard touchdown reception. The 18-yard touchdown run was more of a good play call. It was an inside run by Drake. He just went up the middle of the field, didn't get touched, easy. But the throw was more impressive where Carr realized the play, and Drake had one-on-one coverage with the linebacker. If Drake has one-on-one coverage with the linebacker, you take advantage of that play every single time, and he did. Threw it deep to him, had a guy, 33 yards, and a touchdown. So what I want you guys to do right now is let me know down in the comments section who was the Raiders Week 6 MVP. Fill in the blank. Was it Derek Carr? Was it Kenyan Drake with 2 touchdowns? Was it Rich Bisaccia? Let me know down in the comment section right now. Who was the Raiders' Week 6 MVP? Let's go to the next one coming in from Gary and Edwards. Can't wait to see my Donkey fan manager wearing a real team hat this week. Might be able to send you a pic. Let's go Raiders. If anybody out there makes bets with their boss, friends, colleagues, family, I don't care who the hell it is, say, hey, if the Raiders win, you got to wear this. Send it to me. Twitter, Instagram. Let's make that shit go viral. Mitchell Renz 365. Let's go to Noah Doge. I asked last week if we would make it to the playoffs. You said no, and I understand why. We are not done. Statement game. Statement game. Last week I said I can't give you confidence in saying we're going to make the playoffs. 4-2. You come away with a win next week against the Eagles. 5-2. Okay? And you beat the Giants coming off the bye. 6-2. There's no reason why this Raiders team can't make the playoffs. Let's go to a super chat coming in from Alex Chavez. It looked like a picking party out there. Let's go Raiders. A lot of turnovers. That's why I kept on the Raiders turnover chain. This Raiders team came to play today. And they played for their head coach. They played for the entire nation. And if you're not proud of the guys that wore silver and black today, get the hell off my live stream. Let's go to Todd. What up, Todd? What are the AFC West standings right now? Chargers in first place after a loss today. They are now, 4-2? Raiders, second place, 4-2. Broncos, or actually, it's technically Chiefs, I think. Chiefs now go to third place at 3-3, and then Broncos at 3-3 also. So, something to keep in mind. Now, if you guys want the best, and I mean the best Raiders gear on the internet, if you guys want to get the hookup, what I want you to do right now is go to chatsports.com/Black Sunday. They have all sorts of collectible items. Now, if you want the Raider shirts that I always wear, this guy's got them on right now, okay? If you want the Boys in the Hood shirt, chatsports.com/Black Sunday. You see that link down there below? Chatsports.com/Black Sunday. That's how you get the hookup. And if you want to be able to save 20% off, use code Mitch. Can you remember that for me? Code Mitch at chatsports.com/Black Sunday. You can get any kind of Raiders shirt. They got Raiders hats available too. Just tell them that I sent you, because that way they continue to support the show. Let's go to Muzi Sean. What up, my man? I don't agree with you that Carr is gone next year with a new coach. How many quality quarterbacks are out there with a new coach to bring in Crosby, player of the game? Crosby had himself a hell of a game. I think he had 4 sacks in this one. You're right. He absolutely deserves to be the player of the game. The issue is this. I don't know if Carr is gone, but I could see the new head coach bringing in a quarterback of his own, and if you decide to bring in a new quarterback of your own, he could learn underneath Derek Carr for 1 year and then go on from him. I'm not saying Carr's done. I'm saying Carr might not be the future of the Raiders anymore with a new head coach. Let's go to Thomas Wilkin. What up, my man? The defense and the offense killed it. Can the Raiders continue? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this team is a good team. You can't deny the fact this team is not a good team. I mean, their defense is legit. They're a top 15 defense, which I've never been able to say on this show. Their offense showed up today. And if you show up, when this team shows up, they can beat anyone. And that's a fact. And if they can get into the playoffs, they can beat anyone. That's my biggest point. That's my biggest point. Let's go to Jiggly Cal Hutters. What a hell of a name. Do you think that there is anything we can do about Leatherwood's penalties and big moments, or is this just a rookie jitters? I do think it's a little bit of rookie jitters. However, I do think it's a little bit of Leatherwood being able to put it together up here. He made some bad penalties today, but I know I've talked about Leatherwood for a long, long time. The bigger issue on the offensive line has been Andre James, and we gotta get a different center. Simple as that. Let's go to Josh. Do we keep Coach B or go after a new head coach after the season? And I've said this 100 times. The only way the Raiders keep their head coach, Rich Bisaccia, is if they win the Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl. I don't see any other scenario where the Raiders end up keeping Bisaccia as the head coach. All right, y'all, so what do you think? Speaking of Bisaccia, what is your confidence level in my man, Rich Bisaccia, a scale from 1 to 10? 1 being you're not confident at all. 10 being you're really, really confident in this man. Let me know down in the comments section. 1 to 10. 1 being not confident, 10 being confident. Dude, After today's game, I am going to give Bisaccia a 10. They had their team ready to go. If I'm wrong next week, that's fine. And I don't give a shit. Raiders are 4-2. Just one, baby. Shout out to Rich Bisaccia. Let's go to TSB, the sports bar. Did DC prove he can still be that guy? DC is a great quarterback. He really is. Derek Carr is a phenomenal, phenomenal quarterback. However, I think one of the biggest problems with DC's career has been offensive coordinators, head coach. So much turnover. I don't know if you can put that on DC. Let's go to Glenn. How about Kenyan Drake, yo? 2 touchdowns for Drake. He was great in the running game. Great in the passing game. Major, major shout-outs to Kenyan Drake. Let's go to Mark Castro. Mad Max to the Pro Bowl. 100%. Mad Max right now deserves to be in the Pro Bowl discussion. He also deserves to be in the Defensive Player of the Year discussion. I mean, this man had himself a 4-sack game, at least. And I got to check the stats because I've seen 4, I've seen 3.5, and I've seen 4.5. I've even seen 5 sacks today from Max Crosby. Today's just another example of why Max is one of the absolute best in the entire game. Let's go to Raider 1. Mitch! I am so juiced. Much love to you, the crew, and the entire nation. Dude, I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you. Let's go to Darren Edwards. Rich Goldberg, much love to you, the crew. Wait, hang on. Rich Goldberg, Bisaccia, spear the donkeys for the win. Guys, today has been a game unlike I have ever seen before. I mean, it's just been a phenomenal, phenomenal performance, both sides of the field. Let's go to Mark. What up, my man? Max Crosby to the Pro Bowl. I think we already answered this one. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, I'm in agreement. Let's go to Raider 1, Nation for Life. Carr, leader of this team, dude balled out. Raiders! Let's go. Get him going in the chat. All right, guys, if you guys want your comments, questions featured on the show, you got to use hashtag Raiders or Super Chat. I appreciate every person that came along for this road. Let's go to Gabe Giro. Bench James, cut Arnett, just one, baby. I do want to bench Andre James. He's a very bad center. It's just the truth. I'd give Jimmy Morrissey a shot. I'd give Nick Martin a shot. Damon Arnett's kind of banged up right now. He's going to be on the IR for another 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens with him. But I'm not going to cut Arnett. I'd rather trade him. The NFL trade deadline is on November 2nd. I can see Cleveland Furl, Damon Arnett, top 2 guys that could get traded. Let's go to Phil or Terry. I don't know. What do we got? Just one, baby. Shout out to you, Terry. Keep those just one babies coming down in the chat right now. So the Raiders, they've had an interesting stretch of games. So you won week 1, won week 2, you won week 3. You lost to the Chargers in week 4. Week 5, you ended up dropping a bad game to the Bears. Week 6, though, you were able to come out with a win up against the Denver Donkeys. Now, week 7 is up against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm going up. This is a tough game for me, so I got a bunch of my college buddies. They're Eagles fans. My buddy Joe just asked me to be the best man in his wedding. Of course, I said yes. But you know what? Joe's an Eagles fan, so we're going to have a lot of stuff going on this week around Joe. I'm going to send him a lot of that hate mail, even though I love that man to the end of the world and back. The end of the day is this, though. It's Raider Nation for life, and I love this team, and I love y'all so much. So if you haven't yet, hit that big red button that says subscribe. Keep on subbing to the Raiders Report. We're going to keep you guys updated. I'm going to have an overreaction Monday video tomorrow about this Raiders win, and then Tuesday, I'm going to hit you with another live video. Every 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific, Raiders live video. So if you haven't yet, hit that big red button that says sub. Shout out to your boy. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Jesse Tapia for all the Super Chats. Raiders are just 4-2. So go ahead, everyone, right now. Raiders! Keep them coming in the chat. I'm going to end this live stream. I love you all to the end of the world and back. Coming up tomorrow is a Raiders Overreaction Monday video. Raiders win 34-24. Just one, baby. I'm out.